We are 2 movies and almost 4 Disney Plus series deep into phase 4 of the MCU, and by now it is very clear that we are in the multiverse era of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But we also have a lot of questions in our mind, like what is going to be the big culmination of all this? How will phase 4 end? Will we have an Avengers film at the end of this phase? Who could the big bad villain of this phase be? Hey guys, this is Varun from Indian Geek Society, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the top 5 possibilities of where MCU's phase 4 might go and what comic book storylines we might see getting adapted very soon. Now, before I begin, if you find value in our content, hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and please subscribe to our channel for more such content in the future. Let me know in the comments below what storyline or what character you are most excited to see. So let's begin. At number 5, we have Avengers: The Terminatrix Objective. Now, this is a comic book storyline which features the Council of Cross-Time Kangs, which is a group of aliens and species from different universes who take the disguise of being Kang to rule different realities. So they are not actually Kang himself, but just fake imposters of him who are trying to impersonate him, take over different realities. And I think the storyline can definitely play a role in the future of MCU. I feel like we might see a version of this getting adapted in Loki season 2, since I'm pretty sure that actor Jonathan Majors has definitely signed up to play this role for a long time in the future of the MCU, and it will be really fun to see him play multiple versions of this character. Some of these could also be fake versions, and also I think this storyline could be featured as an Avengers film, since it will be really great to see Kang going against a team of new Avengers like Wanda, Shang-Chi, Hulk, Captain America, and maybe even Blade. That will be something else entirely. At number 4, we have the Young Avengers. So I think it's very likely that we'll be seeing a version of the Young Avengers sooner than we expect, but I also think that maybe we could see them on the big screen instead of Disney Plus. I think the storyline could be based on the 2005 Young Avengers comic run, which again has Kang as a villain. And while that storyline had different characters, I think it could still be adapted to the MCU, and especially with all the existing characters that are already in their places, which have been gotten introduced in the Disney Plus shows by now and will also get introduced soon in the next 1 or 2 years. And I feel like developing this property as a big film rather than a Disney Plus production will be much better, since it can be a great way to push so many people to watch all these Disney Plus shows. At number 3, we have the Symbiote Saga. So this is not single storyline, it is actually a collection of comics which includes Silver Surfer Black from 2019, Venom Unleashed from 2018, and The King in Black from 2020. And all these storylines feature different versions of the symbiote, with the most powerful one being Null, who's the god of symbiotes. Our friend Nolan has already made a great video on how Null can be a great villain for the future of the MCU. So check that out here, and you can also find it with a link in the description below. As we all know that Sony's Spider-Man universe is slowly trying to attempt some sort of crossover with the MCU. We don't know when that will happen, but I believe it will happen at some point. And knowing how Spider-Man is also growing within the MCU, I think seeing him come face to face with the symbiotes at some point is very, very possible. At number 2, we have Avengers: Secret Wars. This storyline has the potential to be the plot of whatever Avengers film will come in the next 4 to 5 years, and I think one of the future cosmic MCU properties like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 or Loki Season 2, or maybe even Eternals 2, maybe give us an introduction to the Beyonder, who is this powerful cosmic entity in Marvel Comics and also plays a huge role in this storyline. The storyline consists of the Beyonder bringing all the Avengers and other superheroes into a planet that he has created, which is called Battle World, and he pits them against not only their villains but also one another in a somewhat battle royale style match. And I think this could make for a great film if done properly, and knowing how the aftermath of Secret Wars has been affecting Marvel Comics till date, this could also be a film which changes the universe forever and gives us introduction to the mutants and Fantastic Four and whatnot. Now finally at number 1 we have the coming of Galactus, and this final storyline is more of a fan speculation since this is something that I want to see myself. As the name suggests, this story introduces us to Galactus, and knowing how we have already been introduced to the character known as Uatu or the Watcher in the What If series, which is ongoing right now, and knowing how Fantastic Four are coming into the MCU very soon, mostly sometime in the next 4 years, I really hope we soon start getting hints towards the existence of this giant, weird, powerful space god, and I can totally see how he and his herald, the Silver Surfer, can fit into the future of MCU as things start going more cosmic, more large scale, and more extravagant. So guys, this was my list for the storylines that we might possibly see in MCU phase 4 or what we would love to see. Let me know in the comments below what storyline or what character you are most excited to see. If you enjoyed this list, then please hit the like button and please subscribe to us so that you can watch more such videos in the future. Also hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever our videos drop. We have done reactions to all the Disney Plus Marvel shows till now, and also other shows like Superman and Lois and The Flash. Until then, bye and keep geeking out.